So, welcome to Making the Merge, everybody. It's the 4th annual Jody Newell Survivor Draft.
Get hype. Excuse Kristin. She's not used to being on a podcast.
PD, did you get, were you able to escape the alien abduction you went through last week?
I actually was, and things are a lot clearer now. The aliens didn't harm me too much.
Too much?
Did you get any Survivor draft advice from the aliens?
No, they were all like, they stopped watching after Bhanu left. They were really bummed.
Oh, man. Guys, I will say, Bhanu, and I think did I send y'all where I accidentally said Banu's name in one of my YouTube videos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it was an accident. Like, genuinely, I was trying to say Bono from U2, and instead I was like, Bhanu. And then someone commented on that video and was like, why would you remind us of Bhanu?
You know, PD is a known Bhanu sympathizer.
Yeah, Petey, I think you're the only one, but I kind of love him too, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm his biggest fan and his only fan.
Yeah, it's what?
All right, I am Petey Bachman, 2-time champion, not to brag. I'm joined by Chase Bridges, famous YouTuber, 0-time champion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also joined by another 0-time champion, Jonathan Wright.
Who's also not a famous YouTuber yet.
Also known as the loser.
Oh, what the... This is unbelievable. And we also, we have my wife, Kristin.
Last season's
winner.
Champion.
I'll call
champion.
it an upset. It was
Defending champion, dude.
Yeah, defending champion makes her sound too official, but she won by accident. Like, let's be real.
I had 2 of my picks in the finale, technically. Even though one was Liz, we won't count that, but she was still in the finale, so...
I think the fact that you had Liz should cancel out your win.
Well, Liz
Jonathan
was the last
is still
pick.
salty about what she did in that challenge.
I am. I'm still very salty about it. She should not have helped that way. And I mean, I feel like there's things happening though in Survivor that are just so weird this past season and this season.
Yeah.
Like,
this season
I know
in
we're going to
particular.
talk about the rice from this episode at some point, but I don't know how quickly we want to get into that because that's like challenge time, you know?
Yeah. So my idea for this episode was to first we'll pay our respects to TK and John because they're not going to get drafted. But then as we draft, we could talk about the players and like what we think of them up to this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TK did not deserve to go home.
No, but that's what's so insane, and we were talking about this in the group chat earlier, Kristin and me. This season, 2 strong competitors went out first.
Out the window. Gone.
It's usually like old women or like young girls who don't even get a chance to do anything because they're like, we need to keep the tribe strong.
Dude, it is actually like outrageous that TK is gone, in my opinion, because he was like, I think in my mind, in the notes that I had made, which maybe this is a bad sign, in my notes I was thinking not to draft him because I thought he would go really far but
And
then
then
be
people would
gone
be a
out
threat.
as a threat.
Yeah.
And when he left on this week's episode, it kind of threw my confidence because I thought, like, are they getting rid of who we see as threats, or like what is going to happen?
Yeah.
I think he said bro too much.
Yeah, that
Maybe.
might have been his downfall.
He was too
Oh,
fast.
yes. That one clip, I was like, I can't stand to watch this.
Wow, Kristin, that's she's against the bros, is what we're hearing right now.
Night 1, in my notes, it said TK will get drafted because he's fast.
I'll be
And
honest,
turns out he
TK
won't.
was at first high on my list. Then I saw how fast he was, and I took him all the way to the bottom of my list because I thought there's no way someone this athletic stays the entire game. It just doesn't happen. At least not most of the time.
I mean, we see what happened with Q and Chase last
Q?
season.
Yeah, I mean,
Bruh.
I'm really glad we documented your entire Q torture
relationship, my Q-lationship.
Yeah, I do want to say, by the way, because we haven't talked about this.
Yeah.
When you and I did the draft video, right?
Yeah.
One of my friends locally, he came to me and he was like, "That video was so funny." He's like, "My parents love Survivor, and they were watching it with me, and we watched the whole thing." And he's like, "And when the video of Q came up, he's like, my dad like sat up in his recliner and went, 'They got the guy?'"
They got the guy?
Yeah, he was like, "How did they get the guy?" He didn't know his name, but he just said, "They got the guy." And that was it.
We're all super famous, dude.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, obviously we have the pull of fame that is getting us all the way to Q. Yeah. So
the real estate agent of the year.
I love him, but enough about last season.
Yes, let's draft, dude.
Let's do this.
Let's
thing.
get into it. All right, rest in peace, TK. Rest in peace, John Lovett.
Yeah,
yeah. John Lovett's gone too quick. I listened to last week's episode, and I miss John already. I felt confident he was going to be here a long time. So anyway, let's do the thing.
All right. We need to pull up a wheel. Can somebody? Should have thought about this ahead of time.
I thought that was Chase's job.
Look,
so.
I can do that.
Chase, pull up the wheel because right now
you'll have to flip that camera.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We're holding a baby. Kristin and I are sharing one microphone that I'm passing back and forth. I'm holding my phone with my list, and I've got my laptop with Logic Pro and FaceTime running on it. So somebody else is going to have to do the wheel other than me.
This is a job for Chase.
Yep, I got it. How do you spell PD? No, I'm joking.
P-E-E. Yeah, D-E-E. That's it.
Oh, man.
I think I did misspell Jonathan's name, though.
While you're pulling that up, it's a good time for me to bring up that yesterday I said that in the group chat that you'll have to wait for my takes until we do this podcast. And Kristin responded to that with, "No one cares anyway."
Hey, when you're the reigning champion, you can talk smack, dude.
Well, I knew she was right. That's why it hurt.
Aww.
Here's the thing is that Kristin is brutally mean to me at all times.
I love to roast people.
Yeah,
it's like my favorite type of humor.
She is so mean to me. Oh,
Chase is first.
I haven't spun yet.
Okay. Oh no! I was thinking, why is it still spinning so slow, bro?
I was gonna let you finish, and then I was gonna spin it.
All I'm trying to say is that Kristin is terribly mean to me, so it does not surprise me now that she knows y'all and is comfortable with y'all that she's gonna be really mean to y'all as well. And she's very competitive, but she's no good at competition. So
she won.
She won. How can you say she's no good at competition?
Okay, fine. I was trying to have a good roast there, but then it ended up she's the winner. So
do better, dog.
Yeah, I mean, also don't disrespect the second best player in the draft.
Can't help but notice we still haven't seen a trophy in this house yet. Where's the trophy at?
Yeah, I've been waiting to put that in Lizzie's nursery.
It's PD. Where's that trophy at, dog?
PD forgot. PD is gonna send it.
Here, I have an idea.
Send it next season. I have an idea. Survivor 50.
Just wait till I win again, then you won't have to pay for the postage.
Wow. I hope you lose again.
We'll get the trophy. We'll get the trophy because they're like what, $10?
Yeah.
We'll get the trophy, but also from now on, starting this season, the winner will get a custom making the merge embroidered hat or like jacket.
No way. This is
the stakes have been raised.
Yeah. Dang.
And it'll say like, let's do a varsity jacket.
Yep.
And it says winner on the back.
Winner, but then put the year, put it make that
We'll
thing.
Design it.
I love how you just told us a surprise and then I started making demands for what it is.
Okay, let's do this.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We're spinning. Here we go.
And the first overall pick goes to Jonathan.
No.
Yes.
I don't
All right. Let's keep spinning. Get the rest of the order.
Okay. I feel all right.
All right.
Have fun with Andy.
Picking second is me. I'll take it.
That's a good... Dude, I picked last time. Is it going to happen again?
Let's see. 50-50 shot.
Third pick.
God
dang. This is last.
This is the freaking... Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Okay, here's the thing, guys. I think I'm going to surprise y'all with my first pick. And I'm going to tell you how deep I got into my picks here. Okay? Because I started looking into like probabilities math. And I was like, we're going to start.
Gosh.
Like, I went deep with this. Man. I started trying to take things and put percentages to people. And then I think I confused myself further. And I had such a long document that I then asked my chat GPT to summarize what I typed out. Because I was like, this is so chaotic. And then I feel like that made it worse. So I kind of just went back to what my initial idea and my math was saying. And I could be...
Jonathan was doing math equations. I don't know how.
I looked up some like draft percentage equations and started trying to plug things in and see what would happen. But then the problem is all of that starts changing when you add factors in like alliances and people being annoying. So then you start giving and taking some, trying to see what would happen. Anyway, my number one pick is Genevieve.
No way.
Yeah,
no
that's where I landed.
Way,
What?
dude.
I was going to pick Genevieve low-key.
Wow.
I don't know what she looks like.
I have written in my notes about her
No
lawyer
way.
playing low-key.
Yeah. So to me, she seems really smart. She also, it's part of what you're talking about. The fact that she's so low key that you're almost like, what is she? Right? She's not really flying high. She's not flying low. And I think she has potential to go far. But I will say, I felt a little concerned with this last episode because we didn't get like much talking head moments.
Nothing. Really.
There was a little bit, but not much. So I'm just going to go with it. I'm going to go with my gut this time. I'm going to go with the math, the chaos, and we're picking her as my number one.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
I feel like, a lot of the stuff we say here is going to age badly, but
Yeah.
I just want to say that, I'm shocked by that because I literally don't know what she looks like. I'm doing a show about Survivor, and I don't think I've heard her talk in a confessional either.
She has. She really has. And she seems really intelligent and outgoing. Okay. But I think there's been so much drama with some of the other players.
Andy.
Yep. But also with like TK, right? Like there's been some stuff floating around that I think we might get to see her shine in the future.
Which tribe is she on? Which tribe is she on?
Genevieve is on
Red?
I have it written down. Don't worry. She is on. Is it? She's on the Red Tribe, whatever it's called. Is it Lava? What?
Lavo.
Who else is on that tribe?
On there, you've got Aisha, you've got Teeny, you've got Rome.
Okay.
And
the Rome tribe. Okay.
Keyshawn. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Chase. You should know that.
Well, I just didn't know who she was.
Okay, you should know everything except who she is. Like, yeah, I'm in the same boat. All right, well, it was really nice of Jonathan to give me a pick of like whoever I wanted. He didn't take away anybody who I was interested in. So I got a feeling about this girl. I got her name wrong in the last episode. Give me Aisha.
Oh, I was gonna take
Okay.
Yeah.
I called her Aisha like 3 times.
That's very funny.
I think she's gonna get in her head, PD. I think she's too much of a fan.
She knows the game. I think she'll go far, but she might be a big threat later on.
That's what I think will happen is that she's gonna get in too deep.
I think it'll be hard for her to win, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll get close. She'll probably get in like the final 5, but she won't win.
That's a good assessment.
Yeah, and you guys didn't think
Kristin.
Bhanu would win 1 million hearts either, but you were wrong about that.
And right now, he's still sitting without one of them. Actually, 3 of them. He's only got one of these hearts in this podcast.
I'm trying to decide who is my actual first pick because I still have pretty much all the options open to me that I was considering. I think I'm going to go with Sam. My gut's telling me Sam.
Okay.
I feel that.
I don't know. It's kind of a risky move, but...
I was going to take Sam. I think that's a good pick.
I had Sam as one of mine high up, too.
When he was getting the idol, he literally worked with like every single person on his team in that process, including Andy, who was just going to backstab. But
right. No, I think that's a great pick. That's who I was going to pick.
That was funny when he went to Sierra and he's like, I saved like the most special part of the idol hunt for you. Like he's like a Mormon dude trying to like, balance 4 different relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got too much going on. I think it's going to bite him in the butt. I don't know.
All right, now we're up to Chase's snake pick.
So I'm going to. So last year I was in the same predicament. And I panicked, and I picked 2 of the biggest threats in the game. I'm not going to make that same mistake. Maybe. So my first pick is, I think, could be a surprising pick. I'm going to pick Soul.
That's a good
That's
pick.
a surprising
Survivor.
pick.
Yes, exactly.
The only thing in my notes that I have about him is I think he's a good pick.
I had his name as Saul in my phone, so that should show you the impact he made on me.
My reasoning is we haven't seen a whole lot of him, which means he's flying under the radar. He's not being a part of the drama and the problems. He's a big guy, so he could do well in challenges. And there's not that many men this season that I think have a good chance. I think it's going to be a woman-heavy end game. And I think he might just be able to manage to survive long enough.
So, Chase, you're just giving us your game theory at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, by the way, it's going to be a woman. But anyway, I picked Soul.
And if I could roast Chase for a second, we just roasted Jonathan because his player had no visibility. Mm-hmm. And then you pick somebody with maybe less visibility.
Yeah, but... I was going off the strength factor. He's a big dude. They're not going to vote him off if they want to win challenges.
They need him for building stuff and moving things and brute work. But as soon as that's over, he's out of there.
So I get to pick again, right?
Yes.
I'm going to pick the lady who so far this season has had the most impressive and biggest move, which is Tiana.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say Sue.
No.
I was feeling like he was going to say Sue.
I really thought you were going to say Sue because I thought you were going to make those decisions this time again.
Tiana.
Okay. So Tiana's gone. I had Tiana on my short list is what I'll call it.
Okay.
This season, I just assembled a list and kind of put them in order of what I would pick.
Yeah.
But I'm floating around it.
I think that's what we're all doing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Then you think I'm nothing special. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So it's back to Kristin, correct?
All right. This is tough. I think... I'm so torn. I think I'm going to go with... Teeny.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick, too.
I don't know. I just didn't think that they would they might get on people's nerves is what I'm kind of suspecting.
I can see that. I think they might be under the radar right now just because there's bigger threats.
I don't know. I felt
like Teeny was really funny and had connections with a lot of people, but that could come back to bite.
Yeah.
You criticized me for my Survivor nerd, but you just picked an even bigger nerd because she was a fan of the nerd.
That's funny.
I just don't know. Teeny was on my list, but at the bottom.
So
I can't be that mad at that pick. But I just don't know. I just don't know. I feel very in between.
It's kind of like a
It could go either way. Maybe that's the
way.
kind of pick you want. It's just someone who's going to go either way.
Sometimes you got to take a risk to get the payoff.
That's true.
You know?
That's what I tried to have last season with what's her face?
I can't remember, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, started with a Venus. Venus was like my off the wall pick.
Was much more controversial.
Yeah, Venus was like I felt like I was having a nightmare. So, okay, so we're back to me.
No, we're back to PD.
Yeah, I'm up.
Oh, PD. That's
Take that,
right.
Jonathan.
Man.
Okay.
All right. So I didn't know if I was gonna take this guy, but he's just I think standing out above everybody that's left right now. Give me Gabe.
Dang it.
Oh,
I
y'all
really-
both wanted Gabe?
I wanted Gabe. I did want Gabe.
What?
He
I think
wasn't.
that's a good pick, but it's a scary pick.
A little bit. He said he wanted to play like Russell Hantz. That's
Yeah.
his like Survivor idol.
Yeah. Gabe kind of has that old school Survivor contestant feel. That's
Yeah.
why I put him on my list. Was he felt like I was watching an old season.
Yeah.
And kind of had that vibe. So I have some pretty high hopes for Gabe, but now I want low hopes because
He's playing hard. He could get voted out. And
He's
and that's
very
the thing about this
serious.
season
He's
is
got
they're
a
voting
sick
out
band
big
name,
threats.
too.
he does. What is his van?
Gabe and the Wounded Little Birds.
Oh, dang!
Never mind. I don't like him.
I just made that up because he was calling those two girls that.
Oh no! I was like, was that really his band name? Okay. I'm taking Sierra.
She was also higher on my list.
I'm glad that she was still around. I feel like she's playing hard, but also seeing Sam kind of just trust her very quickly and how she handled that situation, I felt like she has potential to go pretty far with that. So I feel good about Sierra. Also, if y'all hear cooing and goo goo gaga, it's the baby in the background.
Sure it is.
Oh, it's not Kristin?
No, Chris.
Tell us something.
Let's see if she's gonna say something.
Come on. What are you going to say?
Hey, what if she was like, y'all suck?
Like, you know.
She was like, don't draft Andy.
She's like, you're failing me, father.
Don't
You
be
know?
a loser a second time, Dad.
She's like, Sierra? Really?
Okay, so Sierra, I think she's a good pick.
Oh, and then I go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. Let me look at this situation.
I already forgot both of Chase's picks.
I'm gonna take Kyle.
Bad pick, dude.
Wow.
Okay.
Bad pick.
I think
Interesting.
here's why.
He's on the bottom.
I don't know that he is gonna stay on the bottom. He's got that foster kid energy, and I mean that in like the. I mean that in
Can
like
you say that?
Yeah. Look, I'm gonna say it.
Maybe say
I'm gonna say it.
He's resilient.
No. See, that's
Due to being in the foster care system.
this is what I was gonna say. I'm gonna say this. Most foster kids that I've known, they have like a certain resiliency and a certain ability to just stick it out, and they're able to like adapt and change and go with the flow. And it's something that I think could really, really come in handy in a situation like this. But also, hear me out. He's got kind of that sympathy factor where it's like, oh, I could give this story and someone be kind of like giving him an extra like, oh, okay, well, like maybe I do trust him. Like he can give them information in a way.
I'll give you this. If there's a tribe swap before that tribe has to go to tribal again, I think he could go on to win the game. However, if that tribe goes to tribal next week, he just got blindsided last week. So it's like...
Yes, but I think that he got blindsided because they were like moving around a little bit too quick, but I don't know that he'll make the same mistake again.
Well, it's he don't have the numbers.
But that's what I'm saying is I don't think...
Well, he's still kind of with Tiana.
Yeah.
But that's
like,
only 2 out
Maybe.
of the other 3.
True.
But who do
they still have on their team that's like good in challenges?
That one guy. Gabe.
Kyle? No.
Yeah, Gabe. Gabe is their rock now. But the thing about Kyle is that he was on my board, my like I want
My
to
dream
draft board. And then he got taken off because TK got blindsided. And the reason, it wasn't because TK got blindsided that I took him off. It was because he went, no.
Yes. When he said
that moment, I was like, I can't have him.
When he went, no, like that, I felt bad for him, and so it's a sympathy draft. No, I think Kyle's got more to show us. I really do.
That's fair.
I feel decent with my 3 that I know are going to be my only chance of winning Survivor.
All right, was that your snake?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so where are we at right now? Let's do a little recap of the teams.
I can run it down real quick if you'd like.
Yes.
Number 1, Jonathan drafted Genevieve. Number 2, PD drafted Asia. 3, Kristin drafted Sam. 4, Chase drafted Soul. 5, Chase drafted Tiana. 6, Kristin drafted Teeny. 7, PD drafted Gabe. 8, Jonathan drafted Sierra. And 9, Jonathan drafted Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
So we're back to PD.
Okay.
Sorry if you heard the baby poop during that.
Yeah. She was just ripping them.
I felt like it was heard because I saw PD smirk.
Yeah. But maybe he was smirking at one of your dumb choices, Kristin.
Oh, wow.
I thought Chase made the noise. That's why I smirked.
Yeah. Like, by the way, can I tell you all a story really quickly? I know this is very important for me to say. I was holding my child the day before.
Change the diaper while you're telling this story?
I don't know. What is this? A diaper intermission situation? But
could be.
I was changing, or no, I wasn't. I was sitting on the couch with my daughter in my lap. My 11-week-old daughter then pooped her diaper. But then she pooped her diaper so hard that she then pooped my shirt and my pants. And it was so much poop that it in fact went through my pants and also pooped my underwear. So, I mean, when I tell you that it was so much, I ended up just telling Kristin, I was like, have you ever had someone else poop your pants before? Because I have had that happen now, and it was bad. So,
hasn't happened to me yet.
Yeah. Well, hey, guess what? I'm planning on no. So anyway, if my picks are weird or Kristin's picks are weird, maybe it's because we're tired. That's all I'm gonna say.
No
excuses. No excuses.
No.
PD's up.
I'm up. All right, she's still there. I'll take Sue.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
She's an epic boss girl. We know that about her.
I think she could go far, dude.
Yeah, she can make connections with people, and she's done that with a few different people, even though TK very loudly questioned that at the tribal. And then TK's head got chopped off because he messed with an epic boss girl.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. That was
I'm all in on Sue.
I believe you. She's got the numbers right now, so.
Man.
Who's up now, Kristin?
Yep, Kristin's up.
Kristin is changing a diaper, so I'll pick for her. No.
Yeah,
She just screamed, no, from the other room.
Is there anything else in the episode you want to talk about?
Yeah, let's... Kristin's now asking what PD chose, and by Sue. What she means a person. So Sue is what he chose, Kristin. She's like, you chose Sue, what? That thing? And I'm like, Kristin, they're people.
Poor Lizzie doesn't even have her onesie buckled up.
Yeah, Kristin ran in here. Anyway, enough with parenthood. Okay. Let's get back to the Survivor draft, Kristin.
Sorry, it's a little hard to disconnect from my
what's your next pick now that you can't have Sue?
Okay, let's see. I think I need to get someone on the blue team, and I think I'll go with Caroline.
That's not a bad pick.
Yeah, she reminds me of Emily, but just like less likable.
Yeah. Well, Emily, everybody hated at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
you could tell she had personality.
Yeah. She was a good character.
But the only thing that I feel like Sue is going to annoy people. And Sue and Caroline are kind of tight. So I feel like there may be some problems for both of them. potentially.
Yeah, there could be. And look, I get that Kristin is really ageist, and she just like hates old people.
Yeah.
And that's probably what some of that is.
Sure.
She keeps telling me every time we watch, she's like, could we get rid of the old people?
Yeah.
I'm like, are you talking about Survivor, or are you just talking like in general?
I think she'll do well socially. I just don't know if she'll do great in the individual challenges, but she does look pretty fit.
So she doesn't think old people are good indivisions, is what she just said, by the way.
Yeah. Why are we talking about my previous
Y'all are going to get me canceled from my very famous life.
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it Chase now?
Yes.
Okay.
I get 2 in a row, right?
Yes, your last 2 picks.
Okay. I'm gonna go Rachel.
Dang.
Rice stealer.
Yeah. I think she's got.
Pick.
Yeah. Thank you. I thought so. I was surprised no one took her.
Yeah. I was pretty close to taking her, if I'm being honest.
I thought PD would have taken her before Sue.
Yeah.
There's something about the cut of her jib. She doesn't have the intangibles.
I just dropped my phone, so just ignore that.
When right before she stole the rice, I was looking at the rice, and I thought to myself, like, if I was playing, I think I would try to grab some. And then when she did, I was like, I might have to draft her now if we're on that same wavelength. But
I agree.
Which I do want to talk about this. The fact that there's rice in games. I mean, there are challenges that have had rice as a part of it. There's no way that this is the first time someone's pocketed rice, right? Like,
maybe they didn't do it on camera because
that's what
there's
I mean.
like a standards and practices person, and they might have flagged that and been like, that's an unfair advantage.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
It.
It's like, do you think somebody has been so sneaky before that they got some of that pocket rice past the crew? I don't know.
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, what season we're on? 46?
47. Wow, Kristin.
Sorry, I can't keep up. There's so many, but I mean, you got to know somebody's taken rice before.
Surely.
But you can't hide cooking it.
That's true.
Yeah, they just eat it raw.
Weather alert.
We're having a great time.
All right, Chase has another pick.
Wait, hold tight. It's my phone somewhere. The one that I dropped. The phone that I dropped is now sounding an alarm so loud that it is unbelievable.
It's saying there's a tornado warning.
Hey guys, we got a tornado around here apparently, but let's do this draft before we die.
Well, can we sit in the hallway?
Tornado, they're warning that there might be a tornado.
No, it's tornado.
Okay, guys.
But like, we got a podcast, Kristin.
Yeah, Chase has got another pick to make.
Make it, Chase. We're dying over here.
There is 2 people left in the game that I would rather die than draft.
Yeah.
And because of that, I'm going to be taking my main man, Kashawn.
Okay. Yeah, he's
dropped
a long ways for somebody who's normal.
Yeah.
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 Maybe he's just been unremarkable. The only thing I really remember about him is him getting caught by Rome finding that idol.
Yeah. Other than that, he hasn't done anything.
That's I just don't. You took the last normal situation in this.
Smart.
Which means PD and I are both left with just absolute burner people on this.
So what's Kristin going to do?
Or wild cards, dude.
Who's even left? Andy?
I was concerned about the tornado. So you chose who?
I chose Kashawn.
He took Kashawn.
Oh man, he was a good pick too.
Thank you. There's 3 people
You're
left.
kind of taking the last of the people that I wanted, Chase. I kind of wanted Rachel and Keyshawn.
I think we're on the same wavelength this season.
I don't know. Stop hyping up Chase until he wins this thing.
Boo.
There's 3 people left, and one of these people I almost took, and you can guess which one. There's 3 people left. Andy,
The crying cop. No.
Anika,
Okay. Annika.
and Rome.
Okay.
So that's, there are your 3 choices, Kristin.
You know, I don't know why. I'm like having some sort of like self-destructive tendency or something.
Take him.
Not taking Andy.
Take him.
I kind of want Rome.
Ooh, bad pick. Bad pick.
Okay,
Wow.
she locked it in. She locked it in, but
locked
you
in.
just gave PD a better person somehow.
No, there's just something about him that he really annoyed me, and he's annoying everyone. But for some reason, my gut's saying, pick Rome, pick Rome. I don't know why.
I think he's going to be a Philip. I think, Philip, you're going to wind up with another guy running around in his underwear with a feather in his headband.
So it's down to who's Annika and Andy?
Yeah, Andy and Anika. Or Annika, sorry.
Yeah, get it right, Chase.
Yeah,
I
wow,
totally
Chase.
didn't say Aisha 5 times. Man, this is actually kind of tough for me, believe it or not.
Is it because you're having Bhanu fever where you're like, I got to have somebody that entertains me?
Yeah, lock it in.
No.
I'm taking Andy.
Yes.
You're crazy,
I'm
dude.
so glad.
Y'all think
You're
I was
How?
picking Rome?
How did I get away with it? So I get Annika, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a good pick. I'm surprised
I
she
am-
went last.
Both the previous winners are self-sabotaging this season.
Annika was on my top list, so I
That's a
got away
good-
with it.
That's a good pick, dude. I can't believe she was last.
I can't even remember her.
Wow, Kristin.
I can't believe that she went way after Sue and Caroline and all them.
It's
Yeah.
pretty crazy. I just thought she was kind of unremarkable.
That's who you want, man. You want somebody flying under the radar.
Did Kinsey fly under the radar?
Yeah, for a little while.
Did she,
I feel like she did.
she was a mermaid dragon, dude.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel like this season has been really hard to get a read on. We were talking about that. Like it just these 2 episodes, they gave you some, but they gave you some on people that are gone now.
Yeah.
So I just I think it'll be interesting to see what happens.
I can't believe Genevieve was the first pick overall.
Me either. And Annika was the last.
You want to argue with the math, Chase? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah. That is crazy.
You can't compete with my science.
You're gonna be like the first. You're gonna be the first person in this draft's history to lose 4 people in a row immediately.
This is the hardest I've ever used my education degree, and I'm glad I got it for Survivor Draft.
I have a digital media degree, so I'm actively using it.
Dang, I mean, I'm kind of jealous of this.
We're making a podcast right now. I literally couldn't be using it more.
This is your final project, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Chase's final project is actually getting someone to the finals.
yeah.
Oh dang!
Oh man,
God,
this is
low blow, dude.
wow.
This whole podcast is just going to be us taking jabs all season.
Yeah, and apparently it's also going to be Kristin and I moving into the hallway because of tornadoes. That's what this season's going to be about. If you want to know how extreme and how seriously we take Survivor, we don't stop the podcast when they're like, "There's a tornado coming." We're like, "Oh, dang, how are we going to finish?" Like, so
Well, we can. I can go over the final draft.
yeah, do it.
and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Jonathan drafted Genevieve, Sierra, Kyle, and Annika.
Annika.
Annika. Dude, what is happening?
Dang. Sorry. And she was drafted last.
Yeah.
Kristin drafted Sam, Gabe, Sue, and Andy.
No. That was
Yeah.
PD.
Oh, sorry.
From the top.
I did not have all
Rome,
those terrible picks.
Rome. Wait, no. That was PD's list.
Yeah, that's what we all just said, Chase.
Oh.
We all literally
how
just
embarrassing.
But you
screamed that
said
it was
Sam.
yours.
I
All
had
right,
Sam.
I'll edit this out. Just pause for a second and take it from the top.
Kristin drafted Sam, Teeny, Caroline, and Rome.
Woo woo.
Rome. What a
Woo-woo.
weird pick, Kristin. Like, I can't get over that.
When Andy was right there, he took
literally
Rome.
upside down in the water well.
Yeah. It's like the self-destruction that PD and Kristin both have of Survivor is outrageous.
Well, you want to know why? They've both won.
Yeah.
Me and Jonathan, this is not
this
a
is
game.
everything to us.
PD drafted Asia, Gabe, Sue, and Andy. And Chase drafted Sol, Tiana, Rachel, and Kashan.
Wow. You know what all of those teams sound like to me? Absolutely nothing, because I have no idea what is going to happen.
That is exactly...
All of those sound like a bunch of random names to me, because I feel like I have zero information after 2 episodes.
I agree, dude.
Dang. Well,
Yeah,
dang.
I think it's me against Jonathan this year, and Chase and Kristin are going to be out at week 8.
We've got some
I agree.
winners.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
It's all me and Jonathan.
I think so. I think PD and I are going to have the most players left by the end of this thing.
I'm going to make a bet with you guys. On top of the trophy and the Letterman jacket, you guys can give me a punishment of your choice. If Genevieve makes it to the final 3.
Okay.
Man.
Yeah, I mean, make it something impossible. Why don't you?
Yeah, I've got to be thinking of my punishment for you.
Listen, guys, this is ridiculous. Our number 1 draft pick was Genevieve, and Petey just said that it's impossible for her to make it to the final.
Just remember that we're recording this, Chase, and so when Genevieve is laughing across the finish line of the finale, then, I mean, at that point, I'll have my punishment ready.
Your punishment can be a tattoo on my body.
Oh dang! I'm doing that, dude. 100%. Yeah.
We need to get a
In fact, you ready for this? You ready? That was what I was gonna say. Is if Genevieve makes it to the finale, Chase, you have to get a heart with Bhanu's name in it.
Oh,
I'm
man.
in.
Okay, I love Genevieve.
I'm in. And I tell you what, we can raise the stakes. If Genevieve wins the season,
You have if Genevieve wins the season, then okay, I've got to. This has got to be serious. This has got to be serious. Oh, I know what it is. You have to get a heart with like 1 million tattooed in the center of it.
And then above it, I only want to win 1 million hearts.
Yeah. Something like a
I'll do
quote.
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I'm in. This is official. What better way to end this episode?
Everybody's going to be rooting for Genevieve. All 4 of our listeners.
Hey, guys, we had listens from 6 unique devices.
Whoa.
And 2 of them was me and Jonathan.
One was me, one was Chase, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the other 4 are complete and utter strangers. We're going to say that we don't know them to make ourselves feel better.
Yes, we are going to say that.
So-
Hey, guys, let's push this thing to the moon. Let's get to 12 devices.
Yeah. 12 devices. Who knows? 24 next. But we'll tell you what, guys, since there's a tornado on its way here and our child is crying, we're going to go. We're the right household is in chaos, but this tattoo gives me hope.
Me too. All right, Andy to the merge. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bye, guys.
All
Bye.
right, adios.
Oh, man. Let me stop the recording.
I think I picked Rome because I was panicking.